We have lots of politicians, government officers, police, lawyers, all concerned with one hose, which is one individual's asshole. I have a friend from Philippines. He's a senator. When he realized the phenomenon of Malaysia, he gave a comment in the CNN. He said, where on earth that the entire government is concerned with the welfare of one asshole, except for it is a government of the asshole. So, this is a joke, but this is very unfortunate. We have a lot of problems in this country. We have a lot of things to be concerned about, to be cared about. Where our countries, if we don't care about our countries, at least we also should see around the region what has happened to the region. We are totally immune from it. Even there is a major disaster happen in our neighboring country, when Japan is undergo such a tremendous trial and facing a disaster. We have our First Lady say that is because they don't take care of the green technology and they are not monitoring the climate change. So therefore, the Japanese are facing the problem. Or at least our Prime Minister realized that we cannot stay silent. Yesterday, there was a motion moved in the Parliament to express our condolence, our sympathy to the Japanese people, and one of the allies, which one of the individuals that our Prime Minister very afraid of, the Perkasa leaders, Ibrahim Ali. He stood out and said, I refer to my religion, which is the Quran. And he warned us that if we don't choose our leaders carefully, the history of Quran told us that we will have earthquake, we will have tsunami because of adulterer and sodomists. In other words, he's trying to have a below the belt hit on Anwar Ibrahim, said that we don't choose a sodomizer to be the leaders. Otherwise, Malaysia will have tsunami. It is unfortunate in such an important function where we want to show the world we concern and we are in solidarity with Japan. We have member of parliament trying to imply that Japan faced disaster because of sodomy, because of adulteries. Yeah, I mean, it's okay if we trying to run down each other in politics, but we must choose the right time. And this is a sad stage. Malaysia now become the biggest exporters of nothing except for some of our bright students are being exported to Singapore. But beside that, we are exporting jokes to the world. So then, the headline that we get to, well, I don't want to mention too long ago, just on the tsunami. Two major headlines to get into the world, CNN, BBC. Not Malaysian people show care for Japan. Not we trying to send materials to save the Japanese from disaster. We have one Ultraman jokes and one First Ladies trying to make us look like a fool by saying the Japanese don't take care of the environment, not worry about climate change and we should all go for green technology to avoid tsunami. And that is what hit the headline. To repeat the same message, we have to change. We have to do what we can to change. All of us love our children, but our politicians love them more, so they want to make sure that your taxpayer money is kept for their children. So if you don't want your tax money to be paid to the children of the Prime Minister, to the children of the ex-Prime Minister, you want to keep some of your taxpayer money for the next generation, so that they have better education, they have better welfare, so that the poor in this country being taken care of. Then please join us for this struggle for change. Although not all of us, we invite you to join me to stand in front of our FRU and go into the lockup. I don't think we want everyone to do that, because you have your property to take care of, you have your factory to run, you have to make sure that our export don't go too far. We have to make sure that the economy continue to employ many people. You have a much more important jobs than we politicians have to do. So let the going to lock up, leave it to us. Maybe William Leong will join us too. But continue to do your important jobs for the country. But at the same time, just join our tournament, join a few sessions of our dinner. Make sure that we have enough fun to fight the next election. Make sure that we stay in Parliament to make sure your taxpayer money is not abused, and we will continue to fight to make sure to ensure that this country stay transparent. Thank you very much. Enjoy yourself. We hope to see each other in the coming function. Let's move on together for a future Malaysia. Thank you.